Hey everyone, it's Holly again with SCN, and I'm back this week with a little bit more about Go Animate. There's so much that you can do with it. I actually talked to my tech director this week because she used a Go Animate video as part of her application for the Google Teacher Academy, which was accepted and she went to last summer, so that was really fun. And I'm one of the voices in that. So that's actually what even brought my attention to Go Animate. So I talked to her this week to see what her favorite part of the program was, and then I will show you her video too, because she incorporated actual voices, which we kind of talked about the fact that you could do last week, but didn't do. So she really liked it because there's different ways you can actually add voice and text to a frame to get more in there. So we'll show you how to do that today. And then just something that's fun and different and puts a human side without having to be on camera. So what we're going to do today is I'll show you Audacity. It's a place where you can record your voice, and then we'll go ahead and import a voice recording into Go Animate, and then again I will show you her video at the end here, so we won't take too long. So if you go to audacity.sourceforge.net, this is what it will look like. Go ahead and download that. Now I did not download the plugins, but I think you probably can. This is my first time using this as well, but I did get the audio to work. So once you download that, we'll find the Audacity screen here. And then it opens right up. And this is sort of your timeline. Looks a little bit, similar to any of the timelines that you've been doing. So you just go up here to record. One quick thing in transport, make sure you have this checked, the sound activated. Let me get back to it. Sound activated recording on and off. For some reason my voice wasn't recording. Found this, clicked it, and then it will work. So then we just go up here and click record. Way to go, Billy. Keep it up. Just another 15 minutes. You'll see why I recorded that in just a second. So let's check it. Way to go, Billy. Keep it up. Just another 15 minutes. Now, if you want to edit this down just a little bit, you kind of put your cursor here, and then you shade in that part, because that's just kind of me getting ready. I hit the delete button, and then that's gone. I can kind of do that on the end of it as well. Way to go, Billy. Keep it up. Just another 15 minutes. So right when this stops, I'm just going to take off the rest of that too, so I know I've got it timed out really nicely. Once I've got what I needed, I go up to File. You want to export the audio, and you're going to pick your folder. I've already got an Audacity folder in here, and I'm going to click Recordings. So I will click Go Animate Voice and save that. And if you're doing a song, because you can put songs into Audacity and stuff too, you can fill in all of these blanks. For now, I'm just going to keep it blank because it's my voice. But if you wanted to keep it, I could put my name here or something. So I just click OK, and it's in that folder. Now, one quick thing about Audacity, this is something that my tech director actually uses as well in putting together different songs for slideshows and things like that. So back when we were talking about Animoto and the fact that you could make 10-minute videos, but you want to make sure you have a 10 minutes worth of music before you actually start putting your pictures in, this would be a place where you can do it. If you go up to File and Import, you can import different audio files into this to create your long video, and then when you're done putting your music together, then you would export it as one file that then you could put into Animoto. And so those would just all go on here. And there are also ways to fade the sound, so you can fade one song into another. You can cut them off, make it exactly how you want it to be. Okay, so now that we have our recording in our folder, we're going to go back to Go Animate. And I already set the scene here. And we've got Billy over here who's running on the treadmill. And one quick thing about him, remember, he can move. So once I put him on here, I looked at daily life and then just typed in running because I knew I wanted him to be running on the treadmill. And it brought up my running options. Now, as soon as I put him on, it actually had him going somewhere, but obviously he's on a treadmill, so I don't really want him to go anywhere. So you go back up to this toggle movement, turn that off, and then he'll just stay stationary. I put her in here. clapping and excited. She's cheering him on. And so that's the voice that we will put onto this. So I've got her clicked. We'll click dialogue and then down to upload file since we already have it. Hit upload file again, Go Animate voice, double click on there. I can check it.
Way to go, Billy. Keep it up. Just another 15 minutes.
And that's going to work.
Keep it up.
I'll go ahead and add it. And then let's go ahead and preview it and see how that works.
Way to go, Billy. Keep it up. Just another 15 minutes.
So that's an easy way to just kind of add your own recordings. Now we kind of talked about too, you can only have one person talk in each slide, but you can add text to it. So close out of character settings and go up here to the little bubble text. So we can put a bubble right over him, and we'll kind of shrink that down just a little bit. So I'm going to double click here and put "she has to be kidding" because he's obviously very tired. So in one scene, we've been able to put two different texts, and then we can put an enter and exit on this as well so that we can kind of delay him saying that. So we'll hit the delay, and we'll have that come in at 1 second and have it up for that. Let's see, do we want it to slide in? Maybe we want it to kind of sparkle in. Not sure what this is even going to look like, but let's go ahead and preview it and see how that one little slide goes.
Way to go, Billy. Keep it up. Just another 15 minutes.
And back to editing. So now you can see where you can put a video together with actual voices. It sounds a little bit more natural. And then add those little bubbles so that you can add actually more words to each slide. So now that we've seen that, I will show you the finished product of our Director of Technology, Michelle Triemstra, and her video with GoAnimate.
Good morning. Get out your textbooks and read Chapter 1.
Good morning, class. It's Tech Tuesday, so Mrs. Triemstra is here to work on a couple of special projects with us.
Today, we are going to take a trip to Washington, D.C.
I think I have to ask my mom first.
Don't worry, Ryan. We'll be back before lunch. We're going to use Google Maps to tour the White House using Street View.
Mrs. Triemstra also set up a Google Hangout for this afternoon with our favorite author, Patricia Polacco.
Awesome. It will be so cool to talk to her in person. I will be so engaged.
We'll also be using Google Moderator during the Google Hangout so that we can decide which questions we should ask her.
Any questions? Bueller? I will have to see if Mrs. Triemstra can work with me. My students are not engaged at all.
And there you have it. There's her video and a new lesson with GoAnimate. As always, if you have any questions or just want to share what you think or how you've used it, we'd love to hear from you. Email us anytime. Have a great week.